So the irony of this video isn't lost on me. I too have suffered a lack of motivation. Whether it's getting up in the morning for work or making these videos or writing these letters, which I thoroughly enjoy, I realized that motivation doesn't discriminate. So I guess the good news is that I found that there was a very scientific basis for this. So on this channel, we've mentioned dopamine in the past, and I will link some videos related to that in the description box below. It turns out it's not just involved in a reward addiction pathway, but it's also involved in motivation. In partnership with the mesolimbic pathway, which is basically just a connection between the midbrain and the outermost part of the brain, dopamine fights the good fight by ensuring that we feel good, whether it's from a great night of sleep or from crushing our goals. However, this is where things get tricky. Or should I say trickier, because with the brain, it's never that simple. Motivation plays no favorites. So the same way we can be motivated towards something is the way we can be motivated away from something. It all depends on the direction dopamine hits. If it's the nucleus accumbens, which is more like a personal gym trainer, then of course you'll be motivated towards something. But if it's the insula, then Godspeed, my friend. But here's the good news. There's something we can actually do about it. We don't just have to be subject to the whims of our brains. So how do we improve our motivation? Do we simply amp up the dopamine levels? Well, it turns out the brain can be trained. So first off is anticipating reward. Now, like I said, dopamine is a key player here, and because it's involved in the reward pathway as well as motivation, we can use this to our advantage. For example, in order to get myself to sit and film this video, I visualize myself in bed with a cup of Milo watching one episode of Lupin after I have successfully completed this task. Okay, fine, maybe like 5 episodes. Setting achievable goals. See, lofty goals will discourage even the strongest of hearts. Coming up with goals that are not too daunting but also challenging enough is the way to go. But this doesn't mean to sell ourselves short. It just means breaking things down to the smallest achievable step, one foot after the other. Determination, good old determination and sheer willpower. Sometimes all it takes to get your behind off the couch is a strong resolve in your heart, the wind in your hair, a song in your heart. There's truly a lot that can be said for simply the strong desire to achieve something, to follow through with a commitment, to stick with a decision, no matter how tough it is. I guess not just every time vibes and that other day. Now, a lack of motivation is strongly linked to procrastination or simply not even getting the thing done at all. And of course, motivation is much more complex than this. I mean, it could be intrinsic or extrinsic. It could be due to several factors, including illnesses. But I should also mention that consistently low levels of motivation for a sustained period of time probably should be investigated. Further research is still ongoing, and I guess I could have done more research, but I don't know, maybe I'm just lazy. Alright, thank you so much for watching. My name is Ojuolape. I'm a medical doctor and creative living in Nigeria who loves to explore human behavior through my work and art. Please subscribe if you haven't and click on the bell to stay notified. What do you do when you feel demotivated? I'd love to know, and I will see you in the comment section.